2, 1.
Pasta sauce.
Pasta sauce, right? Okay, welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Infinity Toast SMP. Of course, my phone would go off right then. So yeah, we're back, Infinity Toast SMP. Right now we have 4 people online. It's me, Rathard, Envy Fox, and then my son. Once again, he's playing under the Friends account. So I have done a little bit of work around here, as you can see. I've got some apple trees growing here, and they're awesome with the apples and stuff. And then I've got 4 pens here, as you can see. It's so loud, so much noise. I've got pigs and sheep and chickens and cows. I made this pen over here for my horse. I had a really good with the phone. I had this pen over here for my horse. I had a really awesome horse. It had a really high speed, almost max. It was 0.31, and the max is 0.3375. So it was pretty close to max. And then I've got some wheat and carrots growing so that I can breed all 4 of these types. I'm getting all the eggs as I go by, of course. So I've got apples going because I was going to breed horses. Just have food and stuff from that as well. I've got cows and all that for leather and beef. I've got pigs for pig meat. What is that? Pork? Yeah, pork.
Pig meat.
Pig meat, yeah. Anyway, so I've got a bunch of that going. And now, for what I'm going to get into right now, I am going to start Mystcraft.
Oh, God.
Yes. So I've got these 5 crafting tables set up here, crafting stations set up. And one of the unique things about crafting stations is that you can leave stuff in them. So it works out really well. As you can see, here's a bunch of the Mystcraft stuff here. Part of Mystcraft is you're going to need a bunch of ink vials. To make ink vials, it's 2 either black dyes or ink sacs or what have you up top, and then 1 water bottle or an empty bottle with a pail of water. So I've got my ink there. Just throw it in there. Boom, just like that. You make your ink. Boom. So now I've got 3 ink vials. Next, you need a writing desk. This is how you make a writing desk. That's the writing desk. I've actually already got one made because I made it beforehand. Actually, I found it. No, this is the one I found. So I'm going to set that right there. Boom. Now I've got a writing desk set up. Okay. Then you need an ink mixer. And you saw that. Oh, sorry. I kind of went fast. That's the recipe for the ink mixer. Stone, planks, empty glass bottle. Boom. Ink mixer. Next, you need a book binder. This is the book binder. 3 iron, 5 planks. Just like that. I threw it. Where'd it go? There it goes. There's the book binder. And then these are book stands. You don't have to have book stands, but they're definitely better to have than not to have. So book stands there.
Why?
So because when you don't have a book stand, your book just ends up on the floor, and then it can fall through the world. It's really weird because not everything works correctly. A book stand allows you to set the book up, and you can use that to go through the world. So you need to go in here, and you need paper, which I have paper. Where's it at? Paper there. Oh, you need to go in your mixer first, sorry. Your mixer there, you need, okay, so now I've got some ink in there. You see that? It went through. So there's my bottle, and I can stack them in there. And then you need to make a linking panel page. In order to make a linking panel page, you need paper, ink file, and it comes out as a link panel page, just like that. So put the paper in, boom, and it comes out as a link panel page, just like that. You take the link panel page, and you put it in the book binder, drop it in here right there, put a leather up here to make your book, right? And you name it, let's just name it number 1. It's the first world. Actually, let's name it First World. Okay, First World. So this just gives you, now this is how you start off when you have nothing. If you already have pages, it's very, very different. But we'll get into that later when we actually have pages. For now, we don't really have any pages, so we just have to make a blank world. This is going to be our blank world here. Descriptive book. That's how you create it. So I'll take this and I'll put this on here, just like that. Now we click on this, and then we would go to that world. But we'd have no way to get back. Before we get back, we need to make a linking book.
So what happens if you go to a world and you can't get back? What do?
You have to die to get back.
Oh, that sucks. And then you could still go back to that world, right, and get your stuff?
Yes.
So it's not like the end of the world if you were to go without one. It would just suck.
Yeah. So to make a linking book, you need a link panel page just like that. And you just, in your regular inventory or in your crafting table, whatever, you just put them next to each other like that with leather and the link panel page. And you create your unlinked link book. So grab that in your inventory. Now what you do with an unlinked link book is you pick a spot, and I'm just going to do this spot right here since this is where I'm setting up my Mystcraft stuff for right now. And I'm going to click the ground in front of this right here. Boom. And you see the book turn green, and now it's called a linking book. Now you want to keep that on you. And I'm going to take this with me, this book stand. Okay, so now let's throw all this stuff in the backpack so it's not in our way. Throw that in the backpack. We just need these two things on us right here and the food. So put those away. We don't really need that.
Have you talked about where Mystcraft came from?
No, I actually need to do a little bit more specific research so I don't say the wrong stuff. I know that it's a book series, I think, or a game. But I want to actually a video game, I believe, yeah. But I want to do a little more, get a little more facts before I say that, and tell people what it is, and then I'm wrong, and then people will be like, "You're an idiot." Anyway, so now we have our linking book, we have an extra book stand, we have our descriptive book, which we named First World, which has no modifiers whatsoever, and that's what these are over here. These pages over here, these weird symbols on them are modifiers. So this is going to be a randomly generated world. It could potentially try and kill us right away. But here we go. So we click on the black, and we start teleporting.
I heard that.
And we teleport. And it takes a second to load in, obviously. World loading. And it looks like this world is not trying to kill us right off the bat. That's nice. And we're in a mountain biome. So this looks like a fairly normal world right off the bat. Now, before we go anywhere, two things. Boom. We're going to make a waypoint for home so that we know where to get back to, this part right here. Now, we don't really need, this is not necessarily has to be where you come back to, but this is where you're going to teleport in every time. So now we'll set up our book stand, and we'll set this linking book on it, and this linking book will take us back to the overworld, back where we just came from. So back from that spot on the ground where I clicked on it with that book. So now we have a way back to the world. So now we can run around and look around. This one looks like a fairly normal world. One unique thing about these worlds is that you will find, let me see if I can see them on the map already, if there's one near us. I don't see one on the map next to us right off the bat, but let's run this way. I see some potentially different things in the world over here. See if those are. One neat thing about Mystcraft worlds is they can be very, very weird, have these odd things built into them. You find, like right here, here's an example. This is actually I found the two things I was looking for. So this is random nether brick just in the world, like a tendril of nether brick. It's not a fortress, it's just there. So I can collect all this nether brick if I wanted to, whatever. But over here is what I'm really looking for. These cobblestone structures are called libraries. Mystcraft libraries. Inside of these libraries is going to be things that we need. For example, the modifier pages. So now we've got the modifier for lava block, the light brine block, the coal ore block, tiled biome distribution, and bright lighting. Another thing that we'll find in here that we need our axe for real quick, so I do need to pull that back out, is behind either this side or this side. Yep, there it is. It's a hidden little chest that'll have a bunch more of these modifier pages and a sealed notebook. Inside the sealed notebook will be a whole bunch of them. Oh wow, so that got dark really quickly.
Got dark? What do you mean?
In this world, the sun went down really quickly. The time went really quick. I don't know if it's already getting close to that or not. Let me go look at the moon and see how fast it's moving. No, the moon's going down? What? So, as you can see, I'm already in the darkness, and it's already I'm gonna be attacked by all these mobs. So, every world is gonna be a little bit different. Every world is going to have very few times will you ever find a world that is completely normal, just like the overworld. Generally, every world you find is going to have differences. The sky can look different. The world in general can be one biome. It can be all different kinds of biomes. The times can be completely different. So, a world can have time where the day and the night go by in moments, versus in like ours overworld is set up for 1 hour each. It can be set up for moments. Actually, I realized I don't have any way to get back up there. Boom, just like that. Okay. So now I'm not safe, but I'm fairly safe. Oh my god, those holes in the world right there. So that looks like a hole that goes all the way down outside of the world. You can find those as well. And if you fall through that, I think it just teleports you back to a random spot in the overworld. What is that? I want to go check that out, but it's dark, and I don't know how long it's going to stay dark. But forget it. We'll go check it out. We can fight off some stuff.
Where are you?
Oh, those are packed ice.
I'm down in mine. Why?
You're down low?
Yeah,
Just
why?
packed, just random packed ice. So as you can see, just already some weird stuff going on
I have iron for you.
and stuff like that. So I found that library. Oh, better defend myself. I got a sword for that
Library.
purpose. I already found a library, which gave me some linking panel, or gave me some modifier pages. So let's go back to the overworld. And just like that, it sends you right back to that spot that I clicked on. And now we're back. So that's how you create a basic Mystcraft world. Or what they're actually called is ages. They're called an age. That's a thing from Mystcraft. That's how you create a basic Mystcraft
Don't go.
age.
I have iron you can have. Don't go. I have iron you can have.
And you can create as many as you want. They're unlimited amount of ages. You can modify them as you want. So let's go through and open this sealed notebook, and I can show you what I was talking about. So all you do is right click with it, and it becomes a collation folder. And then inside of here we have a bunch of new ones. A bunch of colors, full length,
Ooh, there's a ironberry.
zero length, more colors,
No.
natural cloud,
Aluminum.
balance, xeric shrubland
Silver.
biome, tainted land,
Mithril.
mega taiga hills, mesa
You're welcome to
plateau,
take on that.
and the Zephyrian Aerothium block.
That's a fucking mouthful.
Yeah, it is. Zeph. So let's open up Zeph. And you can see this is it's a fluid Zephyrian Aerothium. So you can get fluid blocks, or you can get, like you saw, the coal ore block that I have here, which you can use those modifiers to make sure that those things show up in abundance in your world. You can create worlds that are entirely made of a fluid, so that you can create basically an entire lava world. You can create an entire water world. You can create a world that's...
TM.
What?
Waterworld TM.
Oh, Waterworld TM. No, but you can create, and when you spawn in to those ages, you always spawn on that cobblestone plateau that you saw that I spawned on, and that's just generally where I like to set the linking book.
Diamonds.
So I'll always place a book, and then create the linking book right in front of it. That way I always come back to right in front of that book, basically, is what I'll do. So that is basic introduction into Mystcraft Ages, showing you how to create the different things that you need. The writing desk, which you may have noticed I didn't use at all, is where you can put these folders, and you can organize them. You can also create portfolios. If I go back to Mystcraft here, you can create, where are they at? Portfolios, right here. You can create portfolios. You can name the portfolios, and that is a little easier way to organize them. In the collation folders, they don't really organize properly. They don't stack on top of each other like they should. So, like you see, I have two dark greens right here. They don't stack on top of each other, but in a collation folder, they will. Let's go ahead and build one real quick. It's 6 leather and 1 string. So let's Grab leather, and I didn't get any string off of that, so I have to go grab some string real quick.
Looks like I found 4 diamond.
Make yourself 2 diamond
Sweet.
swords.
Freaking Mikey, make yourself 2 diamond swords.
Or a
No.
So
pickaxe and a
6 leather,
Nope. Neither of those things.
or it makes a symbol portfolio, and now you come back to the writing desk. You can put the portfolio in, and you can name it. So I can go here. What is it right there? And I can name it, and this one's going to be colors. So now that's there. You see it says colors there. So let's grab the 2 dark greens that I have here. Come back to colors. Put those in. Now they stack, so it organizes them a lot better. Green color, magenta color. Oh, green color, magenta color, red color. These are the actual colors themselves, not changing a color. Oh, I have a lava block there. That's what I need to make a world of lava. So come back into color. Drop these 3 colors in there. Did I get any other colors here? Purple color. There. So now I have all these colors in here. I can create portfolios. As you can see over here, there's portfolios for all the different stuff, all the different types of things. A block like this fog color will allow you to modify the color of the fog. The grass color allows you to modify the color of the grass. So you use grass color plus one of these, and I can make the grass purple by using grass color and purple color together. That's how those modifiers work. And there's modifiers for modifying all kinds of things. You can pick biomes, you can get specific blocks, you can get specific, there's different stars, you can get different lighting effects, you can get different lengths of time, like I said, for day and night. And you can do them separately. You can do a different length of day, a different length of night. So you can do a day that lasts, an hour, and a night that lasts 5 minutes. You can do that with these modifier pages. And then you can, when you create a book, so you'll take a modifier, come over here to the bookbinder, you will create a linking panel, come in here, drop the linking panel in with the leather, name it created world, or let's say first creation, first modified, modified world, right? And then instead of just creating it, you would add something. So I would add, let's go back here, grab the purple, so I want purple, and I would add, where'd it go? Did I not grab it out of here? Grass color, and I would put it in here, so I'd put grass color and purple color in here, and make that, and when I created that world, the grass would come out purple. There's a lot more things you need to do, and I actually will get into that later in a more in-depth video, a more in-depth episode of it, but this is just a quick introduction into Minecraft, or Mystcraft, based on that this is the easiest, simplest way to get into it. The rest of it is actually a lot of stuff that will take a lot more time, that I'm just not going to put into it right now, because don't mix it up too much, do the introduction and then go back and do more stuff. That's how I'm going to do it. So that's a quick introduction to Mystcraft. You saw that world, or the age that I created. And the biggest thing you'll do is with those free ages like that, you'll go through and you find those libraries, and those libraries will give you all those different pages. And there's hundreds and hundreds of pages. What shows up here is not all of the pages. I don't know if I should say hundreds and hundreds, but this is not all of the pages right here, I don't believe. Because there's pages for all the different fluids, there's pages for most of the different blocks. So I think this is just the ones that normally come in Mystcraft. And then some of the ones that are automatically populated, but I'm pretty sure there's more than just what shows up here in the NEI. Either way, you got to find those ones somewhere in the world, or those modifiers cannot be created. You cannot create them. You can only find them in in treasures. You can only find them in what? Wait a minute. Oh, you can copy them. Yeah, I was like, wait a minute, you can't make them. No, you can copy them. Because, as I was saying, in the bookbinder, so if I use this grass and purple color, I actually use those pages and I no longer have them. I can come back here, put the book in here, and then copy pages out of the book, and get them back that way. But every page that you use gets used up. So you want to. That's why you would want to have copies of pages. That's why you have 9 of the. And then if I need to make more copies, I need to put the book back in the writing desk and then make copies of it. So, yep. That's a basic overview of Mystcraft. Hope you guys enjoyed. I don't even know how long that has been. But that's, like I said, just a very basic overview of Mystcraft, getting into the ages, getting basic stuff done. And I will see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Subscribe. Leave a like if you liked the video and comment down below. Thanks.